Welcome, dear friends. It's truly a pleasure to have you join us today. Have you ever had an itch that made you wonder what your body was saying? As we age, our bodies speak subtly through aches, fatigue, or even itchiness. One of the most overlooked but telling signs that something deeper may be going on in your body is a constant itch on the lower legs. It's easy to chalk it up to dry skin or aging, but when this area becomes noticeably itchy without any visible rash or irritation, it might be time to take a closer look. Doctors have found that older adults who frequently scratch their calves, shins, or ankles may be experiencing poor circulation, specifically a condition known as peripheral artery disease. This means the blood isn't flowing as freely through the small vessels in your lower limbs, and that limited circulation can cause the skin to become dry, sensitive, and unusually itchy. When your legs aren't getting proper circulation, not only does the skin dry out, but the muscles and tissues also start to weaken. Over time, this puts extra strain on your heart, your veins, and your entire vascular system, and poor circulation has been linked to higher risk of heart disease, stroke, and even cognitive decline. The legs are often called the second heart because they play such a big role in helping pump blood back up to the rest of the body. If they're struggling, your whole system can suffer. This kind of itchiness can be managed and even reversed if caught early. Movement is one of the best medicines. Gentle leg exercises, regular short walks, and elevating your feet when sitting can all help improve blood flow. Staying hydrated, wearing comfortable compression socks, and cutting down on salty foods can also make a big difference. If you've been noticing an itch in your lower legs that just doesn't seem to go away, especially when there's no rash or allergy, don't ignore it. Your body might be trying to get your attention in the only way it knows how. Unexplained itching on the upper or mid back. An itch in the middle of your back can be hard to reach, but what if it's trying to reach you with a message that matters? Many older adults experience persistent itchiness on the upper or mid back, and while it's tempting to blame it on dry skin or an old shirt tag, this kind of itch often points to something much deeper. In fact, one of the lesser known, but serious causes of upper back itchiness is a problem with the liver or kidneys, two of the most vital organs responsible for filtering toxins from the body and maintaining internal balance. When these organs are struggling, waste products can build up in the bloodstream, irritating the skin and causing it to itch, especially in places like the back, where there's a high concentration of nerve endings. Itchy skin caused by liver or kidney dysfunction is typically persistent, doesn't respond to usual remedies, and often appears without any rash. It's also more likely to occur at night, making sleep difficult and draining your energy even more. And while it might seem unrelated, this kind of chronic itching has been linked to shortened lifespan in older adults, not because the itching itself is dangerous, but because of what it represents, a deeper imbalance that could be quietly worsening. This isn't a reason to panic, it's a reason to check in with your body. A simple blood test can often reveal how well your liver and kidneys are working. Staying hydrated, eating a diet low in processed foods, reducing alcohol intake, and watching your salt levels can help ease the burden on these organs. If you're taking multiple medications, it's also wise to talk to your doctor about their impact on your liver and kidneys. So the next time your back starts itching for no clear reason, stop and listen. Your skin might be the first place your body shows signs of internal stress. Frequent itching on the scalp or neck. When older adults begin experiencing persistent itchiness on the scalp or back of the neck, it's often mistaken for something trivial. Maybe dry skin, maybe a reaction to shampoo, maybe just part of aging, but there's more going on beneath the surface. For many seniors, this kind of itch isn't just about skin. It's tied to something deeper: stress, inflammation, and in some cases, changes in the nervous system that can affect both physical and mental resilience. The nerves around the scalp and neck are highly sensitive, and they're often the first to react when the body's under strain, especially emotional or neurological strain that's been building slowly over time. As we age, our stress response becomes less efficient. Instead of calming down after a moment of worry, the body tends to stay in a low-grade state of alert, keeping cortisol levels high and immune function suppressed. That tension often gets expressed in the most sensitive nerve endings, like those found on the scalp and back of the neck. Chronic itching in this area has also been linked to conditions like neuropathy and even early signs of cognitive decline. That doesn't mean it's always something serious, but it does mean it should never be brushed off. The good news is, there are ways to calm the nervous system and ease that itch. Simple breathing exercises, spending time outside, reconnecting with friends, or even just journaling a few thoughts before bed can help regulate the body's stress signals. If you've been dealing with an itch on your head or neck that won't go away and you've ruled out skin conditions or allergies, take a deeper look. Ask yourself how you've really been feeling lately. Physically, yes, but emotionally too. Because your body isn't just reacting to what you put on the outside, it's responding to what you carry on the inside. And sometimes that persistent little itch is your nervous system tapping you on the shoulder, asking for a little peace. Ongoing itching around the chest or abdomen. When people think about signs of declining health, they usually imagine things like shortness of breath, dizziness, or memory problems. But the skin on your chest and belly, yes, right across the front of your body, can quietly speak volumes about what's happening inside, especially when it starts to itch without any clear cause. Older adults who frequently experience itchiness across their torso, particularly in the chest or abdominal area, may be facing more than a minor skin issue. This kind of itching is often a red flag for nutritional deficiencies or malabsorption problems, both of which can silently wear down your body's strength, immune defenses, and ability to repair itself. What many don't know is that, as we age, the digestive system can become less efficient at absorbing key nutrients, especially vitamins like B12, essential fatty acids, and trace minerals like zinc and magnesium. When the body doesn't get enough of these, the skin starts to dry out, nerve signals become erratic, and the immune system weakens. The result, areas like the torso, which are dense with nerve endings and blood vessels, become sensitive and irritated and itchy. But more importantly, these internal deficiencies quietly affect muscle strength, energy levels, and even the brain's ability to stay sharp. The most dangerous part of malnutrition in seniors is that it often hides behind a normal looking weight. As we conclude, remember that your body is always trying to speak to you. It doesn't shout, it whispers, and those whispers often come through the skin. The important thing to remember is that none of these signs mean your fate is sealed. In fact, every one of them offers an invitation,